Hey guys, welcome to Revolution YouTube channel. My name is Lisa and I am from the YouTube channel Lisa J Makeup here on YouTube, so go check me out. I am so excited to be here on their channel today. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a really exciting launch for the brand. They are launching 14 new highly targeted potent skincare products in the United States in Ulta's stores exclusively. And I have all of the products here with me. I've been playing with them. We're going to do first impressions. I'm going to talk to you about each product, what it really targets, who it might be great for. I'm also going to share with you the 5 products that I'm pulling from this to incorporate into my skincare routine so that I can report back to you guys on what my thoughts are on them. I did just receive these a few days ago, so this is kind of like a first impressions video, and also kind of share with you each of the benefits of each of these. Because they are so targeted, there's a lot of range of them, and I just want to make sure that you guys know which each product does, what it focuses on, so that you can kind of make the decision of which one is going to be best for you. Before we get started, I do want to mention that what I love about Revolution Beauty is the price point. I mean, some of these products are $7, you guys, $7. I'm 36 years old, so I am dealing with a host of skincare concerns that I didn't deal with even 5 years ago. So skincare is highly, highly important to me. And when I can find a product that's effective and affordable, it's like a win-win, right? It's just, it's great for me and it's great for you guys because I get to share that all with you. So I'm excited to share these with you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first product that we have is the EGF serum, and this is a skin conditioning serum. For the most part, serums are going to be a lot lighter weight than an oil. So when I put this on the skin, it's gonna kind of have this consistency of a little thicker than a water consistency. You can see that it kind of drips down the skin. It has a very kind of cooling sensation. It leaves the skin feeling really nice and cool. There's a slight little slip to it. It really does feel conditioning on the skin. I wish you could see the difference between my two hands, but the hand that I've applied this to just has a really, really soft, hydrated feeling. And it almost seems like it's kind of minimized the appearance of like the fine little lines that you have in your skin, but that's really a side effect of conditioning and hydrating the skin, because when our skin is conditioned and hydrated, it minimizes the appearance of texture and lines in the skin. The next product is the Gold Elixir, and it's a Rosehip seed oil. So this is an oil. I suspect it's going to be a little thicker in consistency. Actually, it's a very, very, very lightweight oil. Oh wow, it just blends into the skin. It's extremely lightweight. It gives a really nice, pretty radiance glow to the skin. So this is not only created to help condition the skin, but it also helps with uneven skin texture. So it's a great product to use to kind of smooth out and even out skin texture. It feels incredible on the skin. I feel like this is a great product that you could even mix into other products that you're using, whether it's your moisturizer or it's a foundation. It's a beauty oil that has a lot of versatility to it. Next, we have the Stabilised Active Collagen Skin Firming Solution. This is fragrance-free. Let's see how this feels on the skin. I'm all about some skin firming, I'll tell you that. I'm 36 years old and I feel like I have aged more in the last 4 years than I have in the 10 years prior to that. Okay, so this is extremely lightweight. It almost feels like water. It has a nice little slip to it. I can tell that it's really hydrating the skin. It feels very, very, very lightweight. All of these feel pretty lightweight. I haven't come across one that feels heavier in consistency at all. It feels really lightweight. It also leaves this like refreshed feeling on the skin. I don't know what it is. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily say it's cooling, but it gives like this refreshed feeling, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this is a skin firming. And I do think that those little, you know how we always have those tiny little lines on our hands, not necessarily from age, but just from, you know, our skin print. I do feel like it kind of smoothed that out and tightened it a little bit. I can actually feel, a change in this hand that I've applied this to versus the other. So this says to apply to face morning and night for best results. Now, the way that I like to apply serums is I like to apply them right after I've cleansed my skin, so before my moisturizer or before any makeup, obviously. But that's usually the best place to put your serums in your skincare routine, is right after you have cleansed. Okay, this one I'm really excited about. This is the Gentle Night Peeling Serum. You say the word peeling and I'm all about it. I really like to make sure I'm doing something to exfoliate my skin, so I'm all about using like a gentle peel. This is the Quinoa Night Peel. It's a gentle night peeling serum. So I like the words gentle and I like the words peeling. Let's put this on the skin and see how this feels. It's I'm just gonna apply this on the hand and kind of let you guys know my first impressions of how this feels. Very, very lightweight. It almost feels like a water with a little bit of slip to it, kind of like not like an oil necessarily, but just some hydration. Very, very lightweight. It is fragrance free, so if you are sensitive to fragrances or scents, you don't have to worry about with this. It definitely feels really gentle. Of course, I haven't applied this on my skin yet, but this is one that I'm probably gonna add into my nighttime routine and give this a try. Okay, so this one I'm excited about. This is a 30% AHA and BHA peeling solution. It's described as an intense skin exfoliator. So I am all about exfoliating my skin, as I mentioned in the last product. I like to use a product at least once, sometimes twice a week, depending on how intense it is, to exfoliate my skin, just to keep my skin bright and kind of keep the dullness at bay. This is described as an intense skin exfoliator, so I imagine this, if you have sensitive skin, you might want to proceed with caution, not quite sure. This is a fragrance-free product, so again, it doesn't have the fragrance in it, although it does have some type of scent to it. It's not fragrance, I suppose, but it does have some type of scent. I'm excited to try this. Okay, this hand feels amazing. I don't know if it's from this product specifically or the buildup of the products that I've applied, but my skin on this hand feels incredible. This is definitely one I'm going to try out. Now, specifically with products that have alpha hydroxy acids in them, you definitely want to make sure that you're applying sunscreen the next day because your skin can be more sensitive to sun exposure. I mean, we should be applying sunscreen every day, right? But especially if you're doing something like this. So the next product is a blemish and pore refining serum. It has 10% niacinamide and 1% zinc. So this is going to be a great product for those of you that have either the frequent or even the occasional breakout. This is going to help with breakouts. It's also going to help refine pore size because sometimes a side effect of having acneic skin or blemish prone skin is that we have pores that are enlarged, pores that are more oily. So this is a serum that's going to kind of help refine the pore size. They have something in here for everyone. I've seen a gentle skin exfoliator, I've seen an intense, and now we are looking at the mild skin exfoliator. They have really, really come out with very specific targeted serums. So I like that it's not a like one size fits all because as we know, skincare is so customized. We all have different skin concerns. Some of us can have dry skin but acneic skin while other of us have acne skin that's oily. It's so hard to come out with a product I feel like that just applies across the board. So I really like that these are so targeted. I know I mentioned that these serums are affordable, but I don't know if I mentioned that some of them start at $7. $7, you guys. I feel to find such targeted serums at this price point is unheard of. So the mild skin exfoliator has 5% lactic acid plus hyaluronic acid. So I'm gonna tell you guys how this kind of feels on the skin. Okay, this is also very lightweight, just like all the others. I'm gonna have to test these exfoliators out and see which one I prefer. I certainly don't think that you need to have all three of them. I think it's about finding the one that's going to be best suited for your routine and your skin type and how your skin reacts. But I am gonna try them all and I definitely will report back to you. If you guys don't follow me on my channel or on Instagram, definitely check me out because I'll be reporting back on some of these in the weeks to come. So the multi-peptide serum is a serum that targets fine lines. It's a multi-targeting fine line and firming serum. So you know this one is going to be added to my routine. It's like, how many serums can I add each day, huh? Can we just do all 14 of them? Probably not. But I think we can definitely kind of rotate them throughout our routine, right? We don't have to use the same one every single day. We can incorporate some, you know, 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week here and there as we needed. But this sounds like something that I should be using. I'm all about firming. Like I said, I feel like the last 4 years I have aged 10 years. I think it's just, you know, being at my age, and then also I have young kids and stress and lack of sleep and all of that. So I am excited to try these. Next, we have the 0.2% retinol. I am all about including a retinol product into my routine. I have used a retinol serum or oil or product in my routine for at least 7 or 8 years. It's a product that I use every single night. It is an ingredient that you want to use at night because I believe your skin can be more sensitive to sun exposure. So I always apply this at night. And this is a fine line correcting serum. So let's see how this applies. I love that they come in little droppers and you can really kind of just apply the amount that's needed so there's no waste. Okay, so this has like a slight, more of an oil texture to it. It feels really, really nice. It gives the skin a bit of a radiant glow. That feels nice. I love this. I'm going to try this because the current retinol serum that I'm using, I do enjoy, but I think it's $80, quite a bit more than this. So I'm excited to try this. This is definitely what I'm going to use and report back to you guys on. It feels great. So the next is a Grand Active Retinoid 2% serum, and this is a skin tone correcting solution. So if you have uneven skin tone, maybe you have some spots on the skin that has darker pigmentation, whether it's from pregnancy or sun damage or age spots, this will help kind of even out skin tone. I don't have too much of that. I have slight little bitty like freckles from the sun, but I don't have a whole lot of that. And I really think it's from using sunscreen every single day or so. But if you do have issues of uneven skin tone, this would be one to try. All right, this one I'm excited to try. This one I'm definitely gonna incorporate into my routine and report back on. It's the 10% Matrixyl Wrinkle and Fine Line Reducing Serum. Wrinkle and Fine Line Reducing, yes please, I'll take 3 of those. I'm excited to try this one. This one is also fragrance free. I don't think I've come across one that has not been fragrance free yet. Ooh, this feels really nice. They all feel really nice. I feel like I said that about all of them, but this one really feels nice. It almost feels like a cool, like lightweight oil. That feels really good. I just want to rub all of these like face, neck, arms, everywhere. Okay, and this one I was so curious about. It's CBD oil, and I don't want to get off on a tangent, but I have been reading and researching all about the benefits of CBD oil. So when I saw that they have a skin nourishing oil with CBD oil in it, I knew that this is what I'm gonna try. I actually haven't seen skincare products that have incorporated CBD oil into it yet, so I'm gonna report back to you guys on this one. Let me apply this and let you guys know how this one feels. Okay, so this one is also fragrance free, and I don't like pick up any scent to it at all. Okay, this feels like an extremely lightweight sheer oil. Not thick at all. It gives a pretty slip to the skin, definitely some radiance. So I'll be interested to compare this one to the Rosehip seed oil and see maybe which one is going to be a better fit for me. I use a facial oil now to hydrate my skin at night. Sometimes I'll apply a moisturizer on top of it. I use oils to mix in with my foundations. I'll mix them in with my concealers. I really like to use oils to kind of manipulate and change other products that I'm using. So I'll be interested. I'll definitely report back on how these two compare. They both feel great, and really kind of compare and figure out like what are the key differences between the two to see, you know, which is my preference. They both feel great, but I'm interested to see, you know, how they both work as moisturizers, how they both work when you mix them with cosmetics or when you mix them with skincare, if you use them in your hair. I mean, there's so many uses for a good beauty oil, so I'm excited to kind of compare those. Okay, you guys, we only have 2 more products to cover. So the next product is the Superfruit Extract Antioxidant Rich Serum and Primer. So many things about this description I'm all about. Antioxidants, primer, serum, superfruits, give it all to me, please. This is definitely one I'm gonna incorporate into my routine simply because it is a multi-purpose product. It's a primer, so I'm gonna try this and see how that works underneath my makeup. Okay, this almost looks like it has a little, almost looks like it has a pearlescence to it. Okay, so it's a little thicker than the other products, but not thick at all. It still feels like a thinner kind of serum oil moisturizer. It has like the most slightest radiance to it. I wouldn't say that it offers any like shimmer or pearlescence as it looks like it does, which I'm actually glad because I don't really like a really pearlescent product on my skin. I do like a very subtle glow because I like my glow to look like it's natural and it's coming from within my skin and it's not like it's applied by makeup. So I like that you don't really see, I like that the pearlescence is so fine that you don't see it as makeup or pigment on the skin, if that makes sense. So this is definitely one that I'm gonna try and incorporate into my, not only my skincare routine, but my makeup routine. This is a product that I will use before makeup and report back to you guys on. And the last product is the one moisturizer that is launching with the line of products. While all of the serums feel conditioning and hydrating to the skin, this is the actual like moisturizer that's launching. It's the Revolution Hydration Boost, and it is a lightweight cream gel, which I found interesting because usually it's a cream or it's a gel. So this takes kind of the best of both and combines them. I'm gonna open this up. So when I open it up, it actually looks like a cream. As you can see, it's not transparent, it's not real watery, it's pretty solid. I mean, nothing's coming out of here. I'm gonna pick a little bit up and apply it to my skin. It totally looks like a cream moisturizer on the fingertip. When I go to apply it on the skin, it does kind of change to this gel. I can see where the gel comes into the formula. It goes on very, very, very translucent. It blends into the skin. I don't wanna say it absorbs into the skin super quickly because I still feel that my skin hasn't sucked it up. But it turns into a gel consistency on the hand. It feels really cooling as well. So this moisturizer really addresses a variety of different skin tones, so I think it's like a really great kind of general everyday moisturizer. It's definitely more on the lightweight side, so I could see this being something I incorporate in my morning routine. At night, I like something a little bit more emollient and thicker, but for daytime, I prefer something just like this that's very light, that my skin can absorb quickly, that I can go and apply makeup shortly after that, and my makeup's not going to be altered by a thick or heavy cream. So for me personally, I would use this product in the morning, but if you have really oily skin, I think that this could be a product that you might prefer morning and night because it's lightweight. Okay, so the 5 products that I'm going to incorporate into my routine and report back on are the Multi-Peptide Serum. It's the Targeting Fine Line and Firming Serum. I'm all about that. I'm gonna try the Gold Elixir Rosehip Seed Oil and also the CBD oil because I love a beauty oil. I've had one in my routine for years, and I'm curious to see the difference between the two and decide which one works best for me and kind of share with you guys the differences between the two. Initially, I like them both applied on my hand, but we've got to put them to the test. I got to see which one plays well with my favorite foundation, which one plays well with my moisturizer, all that good stuff. And I love a good hyaluronic acid serum, so I'm gonna incorporate the mild skin exfoliator. Remember, there are a couple different exfoliators, a gentle, a mild, and then an intense. I decided to try the mild because it's kind of middle of the road. And the Stabilised Active Collagen Serum. This is a skin firming serum. Skin firming, I mean, how can you say no to that, right? So I'm gonna incorporate these 5 serums into my routine. Make sure you guys follow me, like I said, on my channel and also on Instagram so that you can hear my thoughts on these in the weeks and months to come. So I wanna thank Revolution Beauty for having me on their channel. I hope you guys found this informative. I'm super excited about this launch. Again, all these products will be available exclusively in Ulta in the US. So thank you guys for having me. As always, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye.